Good morning, Monday, May 17th. I'm on the river. I'm south of Willow. I'm gonna head north. Oh, look at it. Just glass. Hopefully the river will be nice to me the day before my birthday, like it was last year. Now let me catch some fish. So stick around. We got a little bit of a different plan here. I got some couple different poles, different line, different lures. We're going after it. So while you're waiting for me to come back, go ahead and mash that subscribe button for me. Helps me out. Give it a like, give it a share. I appreciate it. We're gonna do what we can today. All right, been in the water for a couple hours. I had a bump, that's about it. But we're gonna answer some questions, do my 1 month review on the 106 powered by MK.One. I kind of took for granted that a lot of my subscribers knew all about this thing. But it's 10.5 feet long. It's 37 inches wide. It's got a usable weight capacity after you factor in the drive and the battery, and their numbers from Old Town are figuring a 50-pound battery, and I have a 25-pound 105 amp hour or 156 amp hour lithium ion battery in it, made by OHMMU. Anyways, this has got a usable weight capacity of right at 400 pounds. And the 120 autopilot is pretty much the same, and it is 1.5 foot longer than this one. But all the Sportsmen, oh look, fish. All the Sportsmans are 37 inches wide. I like this because it's got that hatch right there that I can carry an extra life vest in, if I do so need to, which I forgot today. But yeah, I put these on it. They're made by Stealth. I got 2 connection points. I use my rocket launchers in there, and I'm using my, oh great, here comes another boat. Using my 7-foot ugly sticks. This is not an ugly stick, it's made by Shakespeare, but it's not an ugly stick. My other one is back there. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's really stable. It'll top out at about 4.5 miles an hour. It's pretty cool. I like it. I've had it for a month, and my wife's had hers for a year tomorrow, and she absolutely loves it. She has never one time felt unstable in it. And we've been out. I was in my Predator MK about a month ago, and she was in that, and I had a guy in a wakeboard boat burning donuts around me, and it got a little sketchy for me, but she was fine. Of course, she's built a little differently than I am. I'm built like a garage door. And anyway, she has never one time has she felt unstable. I've never felt unstable in this thing, and I've been in a little bit of slop in it. Nothing major yet. But yeah, it's all right. I highly recommend it. I don't need the spot lock or all the other super whammadine stuff that the autopilot's got. I had an autopilot 136, and I sold it to a friend of mine because, you know, I just didn't need all of its features, and it's very heavy. Some of the places I launch, it's too much. Actually, I don't think that's a boat. I think that's a seaplane. Whatever it is, he is moving on. The last guy was coming downriver, and he turned right towards me, full throttle. And I just had to stop and go, okay, well, which way are we going to go here? Finally, he saw me and he turned. But Nothing yet. I'd kind of like to catch a fish today. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I should have went to Cottonwood. I'm getting a feeling I definitely should have went to Cottonwood, because the river is not like this very often, especially this time of year. I should have just jammed. That is a seaplane. I should have just jammed down to Cottonwood. I definitely hope that guy sees me. Holy moly. Oh boy. Yeah, I see your blinky lights. Do you see me, mister? You're really low. Yeah, he's pulling up. He sees me. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we're not done. It's still really early. It's only 8 o'clock. So we're trying. We're gonna try and put a fish in this thing, a bigger fish than, you know, it's kind of a bummer that the last time I was out I caught over 100 fish. And today I haven't even, well, I had a bump. That's about it. But we're trying. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, I launched from Placer Cove right here. My truck is sitting right over there. Right there. This is with the river up like it is. I'm about 10 feet from the water. That's pretty cool. I could have even gotten closer. But yeah, that's a good launch. So anyways, stick around. We're not done yet. We might get something, we might not. But it sure is pretty. I'm out of the water. It's, I don't know, 9:30-ish. It started getting windy. I didn't catch any fish, so I'm just going to do a little bit of an outro from right here. My wife just got me this thing for my birthday. It is handy dandy. It's a Sunbrella. It's on Amazon, but it clamps right to the seat. That's not going anywhere. And it's got 2 little adjusters right here. Just mash that button right there, and it goes that way and it locks back in. Now it's all. There you go. And if you want to roll it, you mash that one, you know, roll it that way. So, and you can tighten it right down. I don't know if I got that. That one rolls it that way, and this one right here will roll it this way, back and forth. But that's, oh, and then there's this one here too. There's another adjustment right here. So you can block all kinds of sun, and you whip it around and use it like a sail if you want to. That's pretty cool. I got the red one so that hopefully I'll be seen, and it almost matches the orange kayak. But yeah, it sticks up in the airways that, you know, from back here you can see it. You know, if you're coming at me downriver, you'll see it. That's pretty cool. That and Nick from Navarre, he's making me some risers for this, because this thing is so short that when you pick it up to put it in the truck, a lot of places it drags right here. But even though it's got a skid plate, I don't like dragging my stuff. So I just got an email from him when I was getting in the water today that they're ready. So I'll be putting those on here. That's gonna be kind of a game changer. And it will pick these up so I can run my anchor wizard like I did on the 136. Put the chute right here, put the winch right there, boom, anchor wizard. I could do it now, but it's, I don't know, the line's not that big. It would work, but I just like more room, more space. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna stop in Nelson on our way out of here. And for those of you guys that aren't from around here, a long time ago there was a movie, I think it's Escaping Las Vegas or Leaving Las Vegas, with Kurt Russell in it. And the final scene is a airplane crashing into a mountain. I'm gonna show you the remnants of that movie scene. And it's Nelson, Nevada was one of the
Used to be one of the largest gold mines in the United States, if not the largest. But yeah, we're gonna stop there. Do a little outro, make it a little interesting, a little bit more so interesting than not catching any fish. All right, this isn't Nelson, but this is pretty cool. That's Colorado right there. I launched from over there on the other side of that, where those cliffs are. I dropped in down there. There's a road that goes back there. But I went up through here, up to about where that, I don't even know if you can see that boat. I went about 5 miles upriver. So that's like halfway to Willow Beach. This is mile marker 40. Willow Beach is like 52, so it's like 12 miles. I'm like 12 miles from Willow Beach. But I was pretty close to it. I could have made it there if I really wanted to. My battery's still at like 91%. But that over there, that's Arizona. I'm in Nevada. For those of you that don't know. For those of you that do know, you're probably wondering why I'm saying this. I think I got off the river just in time because the wind's starting to pick up, and when it gets sloppy down here, it gets sloppy right now. It'll go from glass to white caps in 5 minutes, faster than you can make it across the river. It's happened to me a few times and it's never fun. It's not bad in that thing though. My most harrowing experience was in my topwater, and that wasn't even that bad. I'd never been in slop in the topwater, and that day I had waves coming over the side and waves coming over the front, and I did not know if I was going to make it back. I just tied everything down and kept pedaling, and she made it. And that was, I think, 2 inches narrower than this, even though it's a 1.5 foot, even though the topwater 120 is a 1.5 foot longer than that. That is way more stable. So yeah, next stop I'm going to show you Nelson. Alright, if you've ever seen, I can't remember, well, it's either Leaving Las Vegas or Escaping Las Vegas or something. I think it's Leaving Las Vegas. That's the final scene of it. That's where they crashed the plane into the side of the mountain right there. This is Nelson, Nevada. There's all kinds of, I really want that Jeep station wagon that's sitting there. There's an old GMCs, there's an old Chevy. Mid to late 40s, 70s, or mid to late 40s Chevy truck sitting right there. They got all kinds of cool stuff. There's 2 Jeep pickups sitting over there. There's an old GMC or Chevy panel sitting over there. They do tours of the old gold mine. The name of it is escaping me right now. But I think that's a bunch of tourists coming out of the gold mine right there. Like I said, I think it was the biggest gold mine in the United States. Back in the late 1800s, I believe. I'm sure there's someone that will correct me. But, my goodness. I'm sure my brother Mike's just losing his mind right now looking at this stuff. Yeah, we should have come out here when you were here a few years back there, Mike, but I didn't think of it. Anyways, that's it. That's a wrap for this one. Like and subscribe if you would. I always appreciate it. There will always be more, hopefully more fish soon. So, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.